I think I'm reasonably well qualified to talk about this because I taught in one of those grammar schools. I've also been in about 100 schools over the last 5 years as a supply teacher. And one of the things that I would say is that there are 3 key things about this. One is that you make sure that you get the very best people to be the head teachers, and that they have around them a really good team of senior teachers who can support them in everything they do.
But that would apply to all schools, private, grammar or comprehensive?
Very much so. Secondly, more important than this, teachers are getting buried under paperwork, and they are being forced by league tables and Ofsted to comply to all sorts of rules which are just plainly against education.
This would apply to private and grammar and comprehensive schools.
Absolutely.
The question is about grammar schools and whether they're desirable.
Well, personally, I think that it really doesn't matter particularly. The most important thing is that the system is changed radically and very soon, before all the teachers that the gentleman at the back referred to who are leaving the profession. I know why they're leaving the profession, because they're actually sickened off by what is going on. Irrelevant whether we have academies, grammar schools, comprehensives, make sure that the teaching profession is valued, because it is a very important profession and it is one that people should look up to, not try and slate. And this is very important.
Would you abandon testing of schools? Would you abandon all?
Definitely.
You would abandon all of that?
There are systems working in Europe which don't test children to the nth degree. This is getting ridiculous. Teachers are now teaching to the exam. I've been in a really good school in Northamptonshire for the last 4 weeks. The senior teachers there say that we are playing the exam game because we know that we've got talented pupils in our school who've just got to be schooled through the exams. That's not education.
All right.
That's nothing like it.
Well, a lot of these new tests were introduced by Michael Gove when he was Education Secretary, Justine. What do you make of what he said?
I think we've got to make sure that if we are measuring schools, that it's worthwhile and it allows parents to have meaningful information so that they can get a sense of how their child is doing, but also how the school overall is doing.
Then you really realise what it's about. Just go into the school, speak to the head teacher, speak to the people who are really in charge, then you'll know, you'll feel its pulse.